Right then, Ben, 64 last week, which was really good, pushing you into the C zone. So let's see if you can back that up with this paper. Excellent, full marks for the first question. Should be able to do that. That's correct. Now then, what you haven't done here, although £19.20 is correct, you haven't answered either parts of the question, which are sorry, how much money will she have left over? So it doesn't actually ask you how many notebooks she can buy. It does ask you how much money she'll have left over. We'll just check the mark scheme. Okay, so you'll get 2 for that. You get 2 out of the 3. Okay, whatever method you use to get £19.20 and the fact that you've arrived at it, you can't get the 3rd mark because you haven't answered the question about how much change. Now for this one, it's just asking you to find an estimate. So what you've done there is far too complicated. You just need to round that to 50 times 10. Total for the page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not bad. 165, 220 equals m times 9 plus 40. That's correct. You just need to go on to try and solve that now. Blue 16, green 7, red 9, yellow 8. So that's correct. 5 for the page. And that's good. The only problem is you haven't labelled the axes. Okay, so you need to label the axes. So you're going to lose a mark for not labelling the axes, but you've set it out nicely and your bars are correct. And black is the mode. Good. Take a look at my clip for that. You should be able to do it now. Now then, how have you got a perimeter of 3.7? I don't know. And what you haven't done for that perimeter is you've just added up the 4 sides that they've given you. You actually need to include the 2 unknown sides as well. So you're not going to get any marks for that. You've got the area there of one of the rectangles, but you then need to work out the area of that one too. And your units are right. Good. Okay, total for the page 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you've worked out that there are 9 rows, and you've worked out that there's 24 on each row. So the only thing you haven't done is got that right. Again, let me just check the mark scheme for this. This is a complicated one. So you're going to have 1 mark for the 9. You're going to have 1 mark for totaling up in 24s. You're going to get 1 for the method, but you're not going to get the answer because you haven't done 9 times 24 correctly. And as far as the explanation is concerned, you haven't really explained what you're doing there. So I don't think you can have any Q marks. Obtuse is correct, good. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the page. Question 8, because it is meters below sea levels, good. Good. And that one is wrong with you. What you've scribbled out is actually right, it is 395, but because you've replaced it with a wrong answer, I can't give you the marks. Hopefully you can do that now after what we've done this week. Okay, so you've plotted the points correctly, but you haven't joined them together, so you'd need to put that on a straight line for the second mark, and that's not right, and I can't see any method. So 3 for the page. Neither of those are correct. 1 hour 13 is wrong. No sign of a method. What you need to do is to write down the 2 times that you're going to use. 11:47 is wrong. And 41 minutes is wrong. So it's starting to get quite difficult now, these questions. And that's wrong. Okay, so 225, that 7 is also one of the numbers. So your method is okay, but your answers are wrong. 2 squared. Yeah, that's not a 7 with you. So 1 mark for that method. And then at the back, y to the 4 plus 6y, good. 3n plus 1, oh, both of those are wrong. You haven't had a go at that, so 2 marks for the page. So total for that paper then, 14, 19, 25, 29, 31, 34, 35, 37. 37 out of 100 is a grade F. It is 8 marks off an E. Okay, but that was a particularly difficult paper.